What's up, y'all? I just opened my Bible early in the morning. It's the first time I open my Bible this early in the morning in a minute. And the first thing I see is the foolishness of relying upon Egypt. And it straight started speaking to me. The word started speaking to me. And I'm going to just read what it says, and I'm going to explain to you. It says, "Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots because they are many, and in horsemen because they are very strong. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord." So, what was just spoken to me by the Holy Spirit of God is that it's foolish to rely upon the things that had you bound before. It's foolish to rely on Egypt, the Egyptians who had your people enslaved, who had you in captivity. It's foolish to rely on your vices. It's foolish to rely on your emotion. It's foolish to rely on things that had you bound. It's foolish to rely on these things because they give us a sense of comfort. They give us a sense of feel good. So we sit and we allow ourselves to go back into these places of captivity because we want to feel good. Because we say, it's better that I feel good now than have to go through all this pain and travail. So we take the shortcut, or what we think is a shortcut, but it's actually a shortcut into captivity, into stagnation, into spiritual death, into laziness, into depression. These things, they seem good. They seem like they'll help. They'll seem like they'll give you some sort of life, but they only bring death in the long run. And it also ties into a word he had me read 2 days ago, which is Zechariah 4, verse 5, or verse 6 and 7. It says, "This is the word of the Lord unto Zerubbabel, saying, Not by might nor by power, but by my spirit, says the Lord of hosts." So we're running to Egypt. We're running to these things to comfort ourselves. But he gave us the comforter, who is the Holy Spirit, to comfort us through the turmoil, through the hard trials. But we want to do it by our might, by our power. We trying to make the promise happen by our might, by our power. But God says it's by my spirit. It's by my spirit. If you be led by my spirit, you will get to that place that I called you to be. If you will be led by my spirit, you will be comforted. If you will be led by my spirit, you won't slip. And verse 7 says, "Who art thou, O great mountain? Who art thou, great mountain? It said, before Zerubbabel, you shall become a plain." So when you trust in the Spirit of God, when you allow the Spirit of God to move and to lead and to guide and to teach and to comfort, every mountain will become a flat plain, will become straight, flat ground. Every mountain will have to bow low because God is with you and he goes before you and he's behind you. So the word for the day is, do not trust in your Egypt. Do not trust in your might and your power. Do not trust in your emotions. Do not trust in seeking your own comfort. Seek the Lord. Seek God. Seek God. Because it's not by might, not by power, but by his Spirit.